to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So a couple of topics I wanted to get into today, and please be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell. Um, but had not had a chance to make a video in regards to the Meg the Stallion and Tory Lane situation, but I stand with the Stallion. Let me just let that be clear. Let me let that be known. I stand with the Stallion. Um, if by now you've kind of been living under a rock, if you have not seen her original video where she first revealed that she was shot and was purposely shot, and then maybe a month or so later she revealed to us specifically, this is after being scrutinized by people saying that she was lying about being shot, um, and all of this, like it, because really, like, who's gonna, I don't know, like, what would she gain from lying about being shot in the foot? Like, I don't know, like, no, I don't know. It's just, it would just be a weird thing to do. And I just hate that people thought that she was lying about that. She ended up having to show, you know, kind of gross, graphic pictures of her foot with like the stitch in it and everything just to shut the naysayers up, and prove people wrong. And then she finally released a video specifically calling out Tory Lanez along with his, um, I guess his publicity team, saying that that's the reason she decided to finally come forward is because through him, the team has been putting out lies about Megan, saying that she whatever hit him or whatever, or oh yeah, and also that she was like upset because he was trying to get with Kylie and all this other stuff. So she was just sick of it. So she just came out and said, you know you did it, you shot me, it was you. And we have yet to hear a mumbling word, as the old folks in the church say. We have yet to hear a mumbling word from Tory Lanez. I did see like a picture of him looking dusty as hell outside of some McDonald's in Florida, and he had half a brain in his little short pint midget head that he went on the whole other side of the country. And because the incident happened in LA, but he was in Florida at this McDonald's. You would be at like the dustiest fast food place ever. But you should really be like at a McDonald's in Canada. Like, I feel like you should not even be on American soil right now. You still a little too comfortable and a little too quiet for me. So yeah, you need to go on to Canada. Um, I'm sure Drake will set you up with some digs until you find your own spot back up there in Toronto or wherever the hell part of Canada you from. I really don't know. I really don't care. But yeah, I just hated the fact that Megan's situation brought up a lot of things. Just the whole thing about Black women not being protected and how that's really freaking sad. There's been a spotlight on a lot of Black issues this year in 2020. I'm glad a lot of things have been brought up because they need to be discussed. And I hate the fact that there's pushback from some people saying, giving reasons as to why, like, some people are still questioning, like, well, we don't know what she did to him. She already said she wasn't physical to him. She didn't hit him, nothing like that. And even if she did, I mean, you still don't deserve to be shot. Like, I don't know. Like, you still don't deserve to be shot, period. So, anyway, um, I feel like there's some people saying like we don't know what he did to her. There's some really low budget whack rappers saying like, oh, you know how females can be, blah blah blah. She could have been getting wild, yada yada. But again, it's like it's all like sympathy towards the aggressor. Like, it's crazy. Like, he's the one in the wrong. I mean, it just really shouldn't be any pushback, but unfortunately there is. And then there's some people saying like, oh well, Megan is masculine, manly, and whatever. You know, in her raps she talk about this, that, and the third, or she's ghetto or she's ratchet. And I'm just like, I don't care about what nothing y'all bring up to say about her. Not none of those things, those names, those adjectives that people are using to uh like debase, degrade, lessen her credibility are valid. None of them. None of them warrant anyone being shot and have physical violence because of that. Like, so I don't really care what people are saying. There's, you know, this is why black women are protected because this is that and the third. It's like, all I hear is excuses. All I want to see is black women being protected, period. Like, that's it. That's it. That's all I want to hear. So all the Tory sympathizers, like, miss me, go away, disappear into the land of the unheard. Like, I just don't want to hear it. I don't even care. Like, we don't need to know like every detail and crevice because the information we have is plenty. It's enough. And he still isn't in jail. He's still roaming around free like a dust ball at McDonald's, just a dusty tumbleweed. He's still roaming around free. So I don't see where his sympathy is needed or comes in at. So as time goes on, I'm sure more is going to be developing, and I'll be sure to discuss that as well because he has to speak at some point. Like, you got to say something, you know, and not hide behind your publicist or whoever else. Um, yeah, so we'll stay tuned for that. Um, then baller alert on Instagram. They had a post showing where apparently R. Kelly. I don't even. I'm not even gonna leave like the picture or nothing else up for long because I don't like his face. He's gross. His whole story is gross. His life story is gross. But anyhow, apparently he was attacked in prison. So, you know, hey, there's something to celebrate. But it was like a minor attack. They say he just had a couple of bruises, but I'm sure he's fine. He does look fine. They said he was fine, his people. But it's so weird because there are black women who have been protesting for the release of R. Kelly, which is just gross and a weird thing to do and be all out and about, putting yourself at risk for the Rona to be fighting for R. Kelly. Like, are you crazy? Like, how dumb would you look if you out here protesting for R. Kelly and you caught the Rona because you're protesting for this ew? You know, I'm just calling him a ew, a yuck. It's ridiculous. But anyhow, according to the reports, the prisoner who walked off into they said he walked off into R. Kelly's cell and just kind of like put a couple wham whams on him real quick, you know, a little wham wham, little boopity boop, bop bop bop, and then, you know, I guess that was it. But anyway, the reason apparently he was mad is because of the protests for his release going on outside of the prison and all these other things. The prison had been put on lockdown 3 times, and so apparently the inmate was pissed off, like, we ain't gonna keep being on lockdown behind your bull, your shenanigans, Kales, you know. So he took out his little aggression real quick. But I'm kind of mad at the prisoner too, because it's like, this is what caused y'all to beat him up, is because y'all got put on lockdown 3 times. Like, I thought the rumors were like, you know, rapists, child molesters, and the such, that they get like the beat down in prison anyway. So a little disappointed that this is not the beating he deserved. I guess he got one in there, so we'll take a win where we can get it. But anywho, I thought that was crazy because I had not heard that, but that was just reported like a day or so ago. But yeah, so just wanted to pop in, talk about a couple current events. Oh, I did forget one thing. Apparently, there was like a Confederate, also reported by Baller Alert. Check them out on Instagram. A Confederate statue. If y'all didn't know, Prayers to Louisiana and the states in that area on the southern coast being hit by a hurricane. But apparently, the hurricane came through and knocked down one of the Confederate statues that have been surrounded by a lot of controversy. People were wanting it taken down, and it got taken down. Okay, like okay, y'all ain't gotta do it. Like God will send. Look, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. So He sent that mighty, mighty wind to come down and do His work and tow that statue right on down. So that's another cause to celebrate today, y'all. Another cause to celebrate, another win. God works in mysterious ways. Yes, He does. And I love it. I'm here for it. So, anyways, I will see you guys next time. Again, remember to like and subscribe. Mwah.